My friends, today is the day, a very exciting day. Finally, I get to peel this tape off my handlebars. So for almost 4 years now, I and a couple other very smart, very capable people have been working on creating a mountain bike component brand. What are we calling it, Jeff?
Trail One Components.
Yeah. We are out here on Second Divide Trail in Downeyville, one of the best spots in the world for mountain biking. And we're doing our product launch shoot. We're getting our videos, our photos of the products finally, because we've got them in our hands after months and years and weeks and all the different things that have gone on to actually make these products real. We're going back and forth now, getting some shots. Woo! Back and forth, it's warm. We're doing it. So I definitely cannot do any of this by myself. Jeff from Worldwide Cyclery was a huge part. He's the glue of the operation. And he brought on an industrial designer, or is that a product designer? Industrial designer,
engineer.
Yeah.
Engineered, I don't know.
Engineered.
Guy who can use CAD software
Exactly.
and make bike components really well.
Our man Colum over in Ireland. We've got some people behind the scenes, and we've got people manufacturing in the USA and in Asia. So we're launching this thing right here, right now, trail1.bike. Go to the website. We got grips, we got handlebars, we got stems, we got fenders, we got stem caps, we got a couple other odds and ends. So why would we do this? Why take on this massive task? It's because we think we can make really good stuff that looks great, but also has a story. The storytelling aspect of my channel and Jeff and all these things, every product has a story behind it. And most of the stuff we buy is nameless, faceless corporation. Who knows who made it? We don't know the stories, but we can bring you the stories. And I think that makes all the difference. Now, for instance, our handlebars are called the Crockett Handlebars because that's where I started mountain biking. That's where I fell in love with mountain biking with my Uncle Dennis. I would work the night shift and get up at like 5 a.m. to go ride with him out on the fire roads. There weren't even trails back then. But it's a little slice of my beginning, my story of where I started. And we even have a little in memory of Uncle Dennis on the bottom of the bar. Set them up. Nice. That's a wrap. It's all in the can.
It's in the can.
Good job. Woo! I'm back on my home turf now. And what better way to tell you all why I am so excited about this Trail One project than to do it on the trail. And this is a pretty good place to start. My old apartment in Crockett, California, 325B. I lived here for a few years, and me and my Uncle Dennis, this is where my mountain biking passion was born. We would get up 6 a.m. most Saturdays. He would meet me outside my door, and we'd head this way. And from there, I fell out of mountain biking a little bit. My brother got me back in. We traveled around quite a bit, just loving the sport. And then this whole YouTube thing started, and it's been 5 years now. Some of you may remember this spot from my early subscriber updates. Oh my God. I'm in it. This is pretty neat to see this look like an actual trail that gets actual traffic. When I used to ride this back in the day, it'd be a little tiny, narrow, single track, overgrown, all kinds of weeds. Oh yeah, enjoy it. You might be able to call this Trail One. The trail, the first trail. It's like the name has a bunch of different meanings, but you know, that first trail you rode, or the number one trail, that one trail you're looking for, chasing the stoke. So why in the world should I be trying to build a mountain bike? Ah, yeah. So why should I be trying to build a mountain bike component company? That is the question. The question I want to ask you is, would you rather buy from a faceless company or a friend? Oh yeah. Every company is just a big collection of people pulling in the same direction, hopefully. And every single one of those people has a really cool story to tell. We want to tell the stories of why we do this, why we love this, how you can go use our products and go hit the best trails in the world and just get you hyped up over and over again about mountain biking. It's funny because Jeff, you know, less than 10 years in business with Worldwide Cyclery, who would have thought there would be room in the universe for another online bike shop? And there was, because when you have great customer service in person or online, when somebody's trying to figure out the right bottom bracket for their bike, you will win. If you have a media presence that's genuine and charismatic, you will win. Of course, the underlying product and service has to be bulletproof and continuously improved, or else you're gonna fall by the wayside. But that base, when you build storytelling on top of it, it's just the best. Oh no, it's a false, I forgot. There's still another hump. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Pain and pleasure. There's always room for disruptive thinking. Well, I should say disruptive action. I can't tell you the number of people that said, oh man, I totally had that same idea for you and your videos at BKXC. Well, why didn't you do it then? Every component on your bike, everything you wear for a bike ride has a story of why they chose a zipper versus a Velcro, or why they went with this instead of that. Woo. Oh yeah, look at that. Blue, blue, blue. Oh yeah, another reason for the Trail One name. We're giving back $1 for every product to the trails. If a product was inspired and named for a trail system, then that dollar is going back to the trail system it's named for. So we got the Crockett bars right here. That'll go back to probably Bicycle Trails Council of the East Bay, because that's the folks who take care of the Crockett Hills. Rockville Stem back to Rockville, and the Hell's Gate grips back to Hell's Gate National Park in Kenya. If it's something like a water bottle or a t-shirt that isn't named after a trail system, then we're gonna put that into the Trail One treasury and actually be able to distribute it to all kinds of other trail systems that are in need. And of course, we'll have a pretty nice website at trail1.bike, so you can actually see all this written down and shown on a map and all the amazing fun things we have planned. Another thing that I'm really excited about is the Trail One list. You guys know I've always been way more obsessed with what you can do with your products, not just that they look nice and have all the right stats. It's about actually getting out there and riding. So I want to make the Michelin guide for mountain biking to show you all these great trails, many of which I've been on. What is this? This game trail gone wild. Like I was saying, I've been around the world quite a few times. I've ridden a ton of great trails, and now I actually want to put these things all on a canonical list, the Trail One list. Perfect right now on a hot day. Oh yeah. Oh, of course I have a ton of trails that I want to put on that list, but I have to go ride it again, make a video about it for modern times, whether I rode it last year or 5 years ago. And then and only then can it go on the list. I don't think we're gonna do rankings or anything like that. If it's on the Trail One list, it is worth your time. Man, it's hard to do a good product overview when I've just got the chesty here, but that's how I'm gonna do it. So the cockpit you're looking at right here, the Hell's Gate grips, we've got gray, we've got black, we've got orange. The Crockett carbon bar is what I'm running, but we also have an aluminum bar. And the real deal, pick of the litter product that we're all so stoked about, the Rockville Stem, made and machined in the USA. And of course we got the stem cap and a water bottle and a shirt. It's all there, trail1.bike. I really think our path to victory is just focusing on you, obsessing about solving your problems, making products that work great, that look great, but also have some measure of connection. The kind of products that we get excited about and you get excited about enough to tell your friends and be like, wow, this is a real game changer right here. we have made some products that look great, that work great, and hopefully have many, many more stories to tell. Head on over to trail1.bike, pick a few things up. We are in stock. If you're watching this the day the video comes out, I guarantee you we are in stock. Thanks for watching, you guys. I'll see you on the trail.